I like to say, and it's in my bio, that it was love at first flight. However, it really wasn't love at first flight because of something that happened on that flight. We were coming in for landing, and Jeff found himself a little bit high on the approach, so he pulled the power all the way back to idle. And all of a sudden, I saw the propeller. I hadn't seen the propeller for the entire flight, even though it had been out there madly spinning around to keep us up in the air, although then I learned the wings have something to do with that. And at the same time as I saw the propeller, I heard the engine sound change. And I thought we were going to crash. And I tried to remember everything that he told me about what to do in the event of an off-airport landing, and I drew a complete blank. I looked over at him to see how he was handling this emergency, and he looked perfectly calm. But that didn't really tell me anything because he's a very calm person, and he told me that he's been trained to deal with any emergency, so I just assumed that he was dealing with the emergency, and the last thing he needed was an hysterical wife. So I gripped the bottom of my seat as hard as I could and waited for the crash. And then we landed smoothly on the runway, and Jeff exited at the taxiway as instructed by the air traffic controller. And then he turned to me with a big smile on his face, ostensibly to get my praise on his beautiful landing, and I burst into tears. "What's wrong?" he said. "I thought it was a great landing." So it took us a few minutes to sort it out, but the fact was that I saw the propeller, and the reason that I saw the propeller was because he had pulled the power back to idle. And under certain configurations and certain sunlight, you can see the propeller in front of you. But I didn't know that, so I thought we were going to crash.